Welcome to Start Building Me, folks, my nightly training session, because you have to exercise. You have to exercise every day. You have to watch what you eat. You have to consider your nutrition. It's all part of being a human. It is not something that you can pick and choose with. It's not something just for athletes. It's something for every single person on this planet, whether you like it or not. But it can be quick, it can be easy, it can be fun, most enjoyable. You know, that's the thing that I'm trying to get through to people, is it should be fun. If it isn't fun for you, you're doing it wrong, or you simply haven't been taught how to do it properly. And that's what I'm here to do for 10 to 15, maybe 20, sometimes 30 minutes of my night, because I'm going to do some push-ups and do some squats anyway, just to run my body through its processes to wind down in the evening before I get into some television to help digest my food from eating my dinner, and to propel me into a nice early sleeping time, which is the nature of being a neo-boomer millennial. Anyway, folks, how are you? I'm good as always. If you're live or on repeat, it doesn't matter. We are doing squats to start off with, to pump blood through your body. Very, very simple. Sitting down on the edge of your bed or on a chair and standing back up again. That is the essence of it. You can do it. If you are here watching this channel, I know for a fact that you can do the essence of a squat. And like I said, we're no form sticklers here. I'm not trying to make you do something that you don't know how to do, or watch over you and make sure that all the angles are lined up. It's start building me. As I always say, that is the key here, is I'm trying to encourage you to get into the habit of exercise, because I know the fitness industry can be really discouraging of getting people into exercise. And people think it's just something for rich people and athletes, like I said, or, you know, the Kardashians, or garbage like that. Anyway, it's for everyone, and I'm trying to make it as inclusive as possible. As I always say, there is something that anybody can get out of here with any level of proficiency, any level of even disability. As I always say, the most important thing that I'll always be instructing at Start Building Me is to breathe. As Eckhart Tolle says, this is the only time that we're truly present, and I think he's right. In my experience, the power of breathing and the focus of breathing, and in turn how you focus on your breathing when you're exercising, is extremely critical, not only for your performance, but also for your rest, for your longevity, for your stress levels, how anxious you are. It's all stuff that you need to consider, folks. So as we are doing some exercises, I'm always going to encourage you to breathe. Makes you feel better. And look, if you don't want to squat and you just want to jump around on the spot wherever you are, this is a box that could be your room, it could be your garden, it could be your garage, it could be your office cubicle, it could be a public restroom, for all I care, folks. All I'm trying to do is get people into the habit of movement. Whatever it is, people do not get enough of it. And that's what terrifies me, is we're seeing this rise of different epidemics: obesity, mental health issues, cancer, dementia. All these build-up of problems in the West, and as well in developing nations, means one thing to me, and that is that in this curative healthcare system that we're living in, that there's no money in solving the problem, right? There's only money in treating people who are sick. So they don't really want you to get better, folks, and that's not really a conspiracy. That is just how business works. They will implement whatever makes them the most money, boosting their bottom line. Welcome to the world. Conspiracies happen, folks, unfortunately for us, but you can beat the system, folks. I'm telling you that now. You can beat the system by exercising and watching your nutrition. Really, if you want to think about the fact that you are going to be alive, you are going to be living on this planet with everybody else, then why not try and make it so your brain works well and your body works well, so you can endure it with me. Just joking, folks. But as I always say, you take the bitter with the sweet. Everybody has their lows and everybody has their highs. Don't want to focus on either of them too much, which was another part of that Eckhart Tolle book, A New World, where an ancient Arab proverb of a king suggested to somebody to put a tattoo on them that read, this too shall pass. So even when you're experiencing something good as well as experiencing something bad, to have that on your mind, that this too can also pass, right? So don't be too hung up in the moment, and just realize, try and attenuate those highs and lows, bring them into the middle, and don't be too manic. Don't be like me, folks. There's no future in mania. I'm trying to attenuate my highs and lows as well. One day perhaps, but not now. Not now, not when I'm training people online. Just trying to get a few squats out, get my blood pumping, and take it easy, folks. I'm only going to be here for a quick night tonight. I watched, as suggested by Jazz 99199, Moment of Contact, which was a decent documentary about the Virginia invasion of a alien species, believe it or not. I'm not sure. It wasn't a very well produced documentary, but nonetheless an interesting concept most people agree to happen. And I also watched The Phenomenon, which is another good documentary about UFOs. There was a bit of a theme I had going. So, that is the end of that theme. I might watch Arsenal versus... who was it? Arsenal versus Chelsea. Might watch that and repeat. Or I might just go to bed early. I've had a pretty busy day. Hope you have had a good day wherever you are in the world, whether on live or repeat, it doesn't matter. Oh, shouldn't have drunk so much water just then. I'm going to do squats to the 10-minute mark and bust out some push-ups and get out of here. What else has been happening today? Banks collapsing left, right and center, folks. Always good to see the financial industry getting what they deserve, because they have been bending us all over the proverbial barrel, and it's good to see them finally getting a taste of their own doing. Watch it if not too tired. I will sanity. I will have a crack, I think, or might finally take advantage of one of those condensed matches, like where they put it into half a match, 45 minutes or something, because I just took a handful of 5-HTP, folks, something that is tryptophan, a precursor to serotonin. By taking it, it makes you tired. So I am hoping to get a good night's sleep, because my red-headed stepchild Keith decided to wake me up. No, sorry, my forgiveness. I am always blaming Keith for world's problems. It was Dale who decided to retch up a ball of grass. I'm not sure when he ate it. Diamond Dale retching up a ball of grass at 3:30 in the morning. And as a result, I reset my alarm because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get up at 6. Set it to 6:30 and then I had to run the whole time. So that kind of sucked. But I guess Dale shouldn't be eating balls of grass. I was very confused what it was, trying to understand what I was looking at. Not sure what he was doing, but he's been gnawing at his paws as well today, and I'm wondering if it is an allergy to his new food, as they are both symptoms, grass eating and paw gnawing. So I'll watch that and make sure that he is discontinuing that behavior. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more minute on the clock, do some squats. Then I'm going to do some push-ups, probably be out of here within 15 minutes, folks, which is always a good workout. It's better to do, a short workout as opposed to none at all. That should be pretty obvious by now, I'm hoping. And just by doing this simple amount, like just imagine like 10 or 15 minutes of doing something. If this is new to you, then it can be relatively hard. Your heart rate might be going up to the 140, 150, maybe even beyond limit. And that's what we're trying to do, folks. It will definitely cycle that blood around your body into your brain, hopefully making you as manic as I am at this very stage. Get down to the push-up camera and do some push-ups with me, folks. Off your knees if you don't have the body strength. That is not an issue. A push-up is a push-up, whether the form sticklers think so or not. Now, The form sticklers always think a strict push-up is going to look something like this. Maybe I should go back so I'm not cropping myself out of my own camera. Nonetheless, you get the point. The other point that I'm trying to make is this is still very acceptable for a push-up. If you cannot get the core stability to do it, then by all means do it off your knees. As I always point out, it is start building me, not keep building me, or let's turn ourselves into professional athletes. There's some other idiot, some other manic idiot doing that on YouTube, I'm sure, probably millions of them. That's not my niche market. My market is to get people off the couch, folks, to stand up, as my stickers and magnets say. We are trying to get people off the couch and trying to get people into the wonderful world of exercise, because we believe that the fitness industry is making it so you don't want to get into exercise, because there's so many charlatans and idiots out there trying to really, I'm not sure, trying to sell you stuff, trying to get you to subscribe to products, all that sort of stuff. I don't need that off you folks. I'm just doing it for the power of my own self-satisfaction. And it's a wonderful business to be in when that's the case. If I can get people out there exercising and getting into something that has not only improved my life, but has quite literally saved my life, you will realize why it's so important. Luckily, I've been playing sports and exercising since I was about a 4-year-old boy. I was in the under 4s, so it wasn't even for playing terrible soccer, aka football, if you're an actual human and call it football. And I never stopped. I love it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 minutes on the clock, another 3 minutes left and I'm out of here, folks. As always, send me more questions if you want anything answered at the Start Building Me Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever it is that you're watching this or what medium you're using. Again, whatever works for you. I'll catch up eventually. Sometimes I'm a little bit slow on the get up depending on what I am on. I'm always on Twitter though. If you really urgently want a question, something's really burning that you need an answer for, hit me up on the Start Building Me Twitter. So at Start Building Me is my Twitter handle there. And it will pop up and I can give you all kinds of information. Spread your fingers, tense your butt, put your feet together. That will probably make you more inclined to tense your butt. Get into some of these staple exercises. Push-ups, chin-ups, and squats are the most important exercises you're going to do. Deadlifts, no. When are you walking all day, picking up things off the ground? Then sure, deadlifts your exercise. For me, I'm more likely pulling myself up on things, pushing myself up off things, and sitting down and standing back up. But that's why exercise is awesome. You can tailor make it to whatever you want to do. But for me, the reason I do squats and push-ups here, and occasionally some kettlebell and dumbbell work, is because it is the most functional form of training. And if you're like me and you don't want to be waddling around like a fat bodybuilder or powerlifter, then you'll see more merit in doing what I'm doing now, because in the end it can turn it into applications like jogging, rock climbing, surfing, mountain biking, all stuff that I like to do, leisure sports as they call them. I don't think, well, they are leisurely to me. I love doing them, but nonetheless, it's all about core stability, all about coordination. And that is the most important thing about exercise, folks. Coordination more than anything. And as I always say, getting your heart rate up, increasing your blood through your body, increasing that blood pressure, and which is the essence of it really. You know, if you can increase your blood pressure, increase your heart rate, albeit temporarily here for 15 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes on Start Building Me. But nonetheless, it's going to be a short one today, folks, because time is money. Just joking. I've got nothing to do. I'm a reclusive dork, so I'm just going to watch some EPL footy and get out of here. Nonetheless, always, as I have to say here, to spread my good word, like and subscribe, come back and ask me questions. 10 more with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And have a great day wherever you are. Stay free, and as I always say here, stand up. It all begins with standing up.